Hey y'all. So today I have a little bit of work to do, but I'm going to go out and get some groceries. Things have been going alright. Right now I am menstruating and I'm in the middle of a flare up, so my face is not good. My skin, my armpit is not good. My stomach is not good. Things are just not 100%. I feel alright. It's just that physically not so great. I've been considering getting a getting my nipples pierced. Um, I've been thinking about doing that for a while, for like a couple months now, and I might do it here just to have something to do like one of these days. But I'm not going to do it now just because I'm in the middle of a flare up and I need to get, if I'm going to be doing things in this region, I want to get things in this region situated. Just make it easier on myself. I'm not entirely certain how long I'm going to be out here. My deployment goes from October 1st to December 31st, so it goes to the end of this year. But that was changed from September to November 31st or 30th. Um, so it could change depending on what they need me to do. Recently, I was talking to this guy online. Like I just talk to random people online, um, just to pass the time. And the this is how he approached me. He said, because like on a lot of my social media profiles and stuff, I will mention that I'm asocial and an introvert, just to get that out of the way because people have certain expectations depending on what information you present, and so I want to be upfront about that because I am a fucking flake. This guy comes to me and he's like, you know, asocial people, or no, he didn't say asocial. He said antisocial people from time to time can connect and relate based on their mutual disdain of humanity. And I was like, okay, I guess, yeah, I suppose that's a thing that can happen. Um, and so I decided to talk to him because I want to see what this dude is like. I'm expecting, you know, high school edgelord, and it's pretty much what I got. It wasn't an entirely unpleasant conversation, but it was tedious. It was tedious, and so he was one of those people that was most likely bullied, um, and kind of lashing out at people. He had a lot of disdain for people that he saw shallow, like as being shallow. So, giggling, vapid girls, he really disliked. He had a large problem with them. And then he would talk about intelligence, like his logical intelligence is what made him better than other people. And I don't know, it's weird because I definitely have met other people that are like that, and I was to a degree like that when I was younger because in high school and middle school and stuff, shit is just it's just shitty, and so you know you learn that the world isn't such a great place, but it doesn't make me hate people. It doesn't make me want to kill people. He was talking about killing people because he's just really fucking into that. And then he made it like weirdly sexual, where he's like, "You would look so sexy, just covered in blood, like next to this pile of cheerleaders we just killed together." And I'm like, bruh, bruh, calm that shit down. Like, we're not in high school anymore. What the fuck? What kind of conversation is this? Like, I don't know. I just had that conversation so many times with so many people, and it goes nowhere. It's just boring. It's a boring fucking conversation to have. This guy is like mid 20s. I'm like, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? It was also weird because This guy was under the very misguided assumption that the reason that I kind of shut myself off from other people is because I cannot find anyone to fit my standards, or I can't find interactions that are satisfying. That's not the reason why I do that. I'm reclusive because I like being by myself. And so I prefer not to be around other people. And so him inserting himself into my life in this way that's like, oh, we could relate. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just here to pass some fucking time, homie. Like, no. And so it's always interesting to see what people think, what people assume about being asocial or being an introvert or being schizoid or whatever. It's interesting to see what people assume because I'm not interested in being around other people. It's not because, humanity is shitty. It's not because people have hurt me in the past. It's not because I hate everyone. It's because I enjoy being by myself. Being by myself is like the piece de resistance. It's just good shit. And so I'm ambivalent to being around other people because it just doesn't really do anything for me. It doesn't bring me pleasure. I don't know what his deal is, but mine is that I don't give a shit about giving a fuck. Pretty much. And I don't know, it's interesting because a lot of people associate being asocial, being schizoid with being a person that hates people. And I don't hate people. I am utterly ambivalent to other people's existence. And there are things about humanity that I dislike, but for the most part, I don't give a shit. If I saw a person that I found no value in, I wouldn't want them dead. I wouldn't care if they were dead, but I don't want to kill them. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get that. And just because I don't see the value of a person doesn't make them any less valuable. It's just that I don't see it. I understand there are things that can exist that I do not perceive. There are things that can exist that I do not see. And so, I don't know, like, I just don't make a big deal out of it. I don't fucking care. That's the end of it, really. I don't give a shit. And it's so weird to run into people that have similar thought patterns to me, but they give so many shits. Like, so many shits that they hate people. Hate takes so much goddamn energy. I do not have time. I do not have time. Like, I couldn't even do it if I wanted to. But I don't have the fucking time either. It's too much goddamn energy. It's too much. No. I got shit to do. I got naps to take. I got more naps to take. Yeah, no thank you. I think I'll talk a little bit about this a little more once I got some more thoughts coalescing in my head, to like coming together so that I can, I don't know, parse this out in a coherent way, and get more into, I don't know, the thoughts behind it and stuff. I think that would be interesting to do. So I'll do that later. I'll have to think some things through and put some shit together. But yeah, that was just strange. I don't think about killing people. I don't give a shit about people. And it's so strange to run into people that give so many shits.